This exercise is diaphragmatic or 360 breathing on your back. I have a couple pillows here, so you're going to start by lying down onto your back. You want a pillow or two kind of underneath your upper back, neck, and head to help your rib cage come down. So in the early postpartum period, typically we kind of sit with our ribs still flared because our ribs were pushed up and out due to pregnancy and the baby. So now that baby is out, we want to help those ribs kind of come down. And so this can kind of just help prevent any compensations with this exercise. So basically here with the diaphragmatic or 360 breath, our goal is rib cage expansion 360 degrees. So you want to think of your ribs moving out to the side, your belly filling with air, your back moving down into the floor so that way it's filling with air, not arching away from the floor, and your chest will also rise. So sides, belly, back, and chest, everything fills with air. On your inhale through your nose, pelvic floor will lengthen. Then on your exhale, you're going to think exhaling with an open mouth from the bottom up. So you'll start with gently squeezing and lifting the pelvic floor. You can visualize like you were squeezing a blueberry up and in through the vaginal opening. Then you are going to think of engaging those TAs, that deep abdominal muscle. So you are going to think of drawing your hip bones together in front. That's going to tighten the area below the belly button. And then gently kind of letting your rib cage knit together in front. That's going to help that rib cage come down and in. So your inhale, we want to think of a long, slow inhale, very gentle. I don't want anything forceful. We don't want you bearing down. So you're going to inhale for about 4 to 6 seconds and then try to exhale for 6 to 8 seconds. So about twice as long as your inhale. So this is what this looks like. So I keep my hands on my rib cage. It's good feedback to get those ribs to move out to the side. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale through my nose. Everything expands and fills with air. And as I exhale, I'm thinking of lifting the pelvic floor gently first, drawing my lower abdomen inward. So I'm thinking of tightening this area between my hip bones. I feel tension here. And then my rib cage kind of knitting together in front so that my ribs aren't flared, but everything's kind of naturally coming down. What I don't want to see is this. There, you're just kind of faking that 360 breath. So really focus on getting nice, gentle expansion of everything, letting the pelvic floor go on the inhale, and then as you exhale, think of pelvic floor first, squeeze and lift your blueberry up and in, draw those hip bones together, and then just gently let your rib cage come down. When you feel like this gets easy, you can take the pillows away, so then you're on your back, and again, we want to think of that rib cage coming down and in gently. If you're having a hard time connecting with your pelvic floor and lower abs, if you have a ball or a yoga block or even a towel roll, place it between your knees, and on your exhale, you'll gently squeeze the ball as you lift the pelvic floor and draw in those lower abs. So sometimes squeezing, getting these inner thighs engaged can help us connect to the pelvic floor and lower abs a little bit more. So give this a try and see some areas maybe that you need to work on. The more practice, the better. You can do this every single day as early as day 1 postpartum. So breathing is going to be your friend, and it's going to help you build that solid foundation that you need for your postpartum recovery.